Yo, what is going on, you guys? It's your boy King Sanders here, and we are back with another video as of today. It's a fresh start, a fresh week. I'm sorry for no video as of yesterday. Sundays are usually my days off of work, so I like to kind of just chill out and watch football. I really didn't do a whole lot, so I am still recording this on Sunday night. But it's just, you know, it's my day to kind of relax. So I do apologize about that. I might start doing some like football betting videos on those days, but I really just haven't decided. Had a pretty rough week last week. I haven't tallied it all up yet, but I know that we didn't profit. That's for sure. So that is why we were turning it around this week. I'm super excited to get into it. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you guys know whenever I post. Are you guys going to be tailing me? Are you guys going to be fading me? At this point, fading me might be a little bit better, but I'm just here to provide you with stats. I'm here to provide you with what I think you should place your money on. Of course, gamble responsibly. But I'm really excited to get into it. So, my first play of the day, come on. You guys know that I'm a huge Bulls fan. Gotta have a Bulls play in there. I'm 2-0 on my Bulls plays. So, just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. But I am 2-0 this year on my Bulls plays ever since I started out this channel. So, just saying. Just saying. So, my first one is going to be Vucevic. Under 9.5 rebounds versus the Denver Nuggets. Now, I know that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Vucevic is a very good center, but here's the thing. So, his rebounding numbers have been really down as of the past two games, getting only 7 in the first game and 5 in the last game. The last one was against the Brooklyn Nets. He did only have 5 rebounds. So, kind of a tough one. He just hasn't really been seeing those rebounding numbers as of lately. And also, Jokic is very, very talented. We all know that. Jokic was MVP last year, rightfully so. And he's very talented. So Vooch is going to have to guard him from the outside. Otherwise, Jokic can shoot the ball. Jokic can handle the ball. Jokic can score, of course. So between all those things, Jokic is going to have to guard him in pretty much every aspect of the floor. And so if that draws him outside of the paint, odds are it's going to be a little bit tougher for him to get rebounds. In his last 5 games against Denver, he has only hit this over in 1 game. So he has cashed this 80% of the time in the last 5 games against Denver, and it was all when he was on the Magic. And of course, as you guys know, on the Magic, he was pretty much the main guy. He was like the only star on the entire team, or at least I should say superstar. He was the only real true superstar on the team at the time, and on this Bulls team, he's kind of got a much more depleted role. I mean, he's still a very talented scorer. He's still a very talented playmaker and a very talented jump shooter, and even a pretty good, not defender. I shouldn't say pretty good defender. That'd be a little bit too much. But he is a pretty decent rebounder. So, but he has taken a step back in his role, and he's obviously like the third option on the Bulls. So, I mean, will we be seeing a lot of rebounds from him? I just don't think so. And then Denver also gives up the 4th fewest rebounds, making that line just a little bit too high in my opinion. I think it should be at 8.5. I would consider it at that point. But I think that 9.5 is just a little bit too high. So that's going to be my first play of the day. Vucevic under 9.5 rebounds versus Denver Nuggets, minus 105 odds. So almost plus odds. So I really like where we're at with that one. My next one we have is the Clippers -1 versus the Blazers -110. The Clippers have won 8 of their last 9 games against the Trailblazers, so that's why I was kind of shocked about this line. I do know that it's at Portland, so that totally makes sense. But when it comes to the stats, like I said, Clippers have won 8 of their last 9 against the Trailblazers. And on top of that, Damian Lillard and Anthony Simons are out, and CJ McCollum is questionable. So you're looking at a lot of injuries going on with the Portland Trailblazers right now. And with the Clippers, it's not so much. I mean, obviously Kawhi Leonard is still injured, but I mean, other than that, they've pretty much kept the same team for most of the year. So I think that the Clippers are in a really good spot here. I think that, 1 point is just a little bit too much, and if they've won 8 of their last 9, then there's only been one time that they only won by 1, so it'd still be a push. So I like where we're at with that one. I'm going to take Clippers -1 versus the Blazers -110. Oh, and also, another stat, The Blazers have lost 5 of their last 6 outright. Just straight up, they've lost 5 of their last 6. And their only win, if you guys really want to know, was against the Detroit Pistons, who are not a very good basketball team at the moment. So, I mean, if you're 1-5 in your last 6 games and your only wins against the Pistons, I really like my odds against a very solid Clippers team. So, that's my first play. Clippers -1 versus Blazers -110. And then for my final play of the day, I'm only doing 3 because I feel pretty confident about it, but it was kind of hard for me to find a 4th pick as of right now, at least at the time of me recording this video. But this one is going to be plus odds. So if you guys do want to take a risk, go for it. I really like my odds, to be completely honest. I like my chances. I think that this is a pretty good one. But if you guys want to fade it, go for it. Let me know how it, or I mean, I'll know if it hits or not. But you know what I'm saying. So I like this one a lot. This one is going to be Cade Cunningham over 2.5 3-pointers plus 120 odds. Now, hear me out. Last time we took Cade Cunningham, he did end up cashing for us. I think it was last time he didn't cash for us. We had taken his under in assists, and he ended up with like 1 extra or 2 extra, something like that. But hear me out for a second. So he has hit this over in threes in 3 straight games. So he's starting to get the hot hand, especially on a Detroit Pistons team that isn't very good. It's really good to be getting, the hot hand, because you could be seeing some pretty big numbers from a guy like Cade Cunningham, #1 overall pick, especially if he starts hitting his threes. Like, that's very, very solid. Second stat is going to be Oklahoma City Thunder. They give up the most threes in the entire league, just overall. Overall, they give up the most threes in the entire NBA. So they literally just sit in the paint and let their defenders shoot as many threes as they want. And the Oklahoma City Thunder literally just lost by freaking 73 the other night. So I mean, what can you really say about that? They literally just sat in a zone and let the Grizzlies shoot and shoot and shoot. So, I think that there will be a lot of threes attempted in this game. So I think that Cade Cunningham is definitely going to be, I think he's going to be able to hit this one. And then the Thunder also give up 3.5 threes per game to opposing point guards. So obviously Cade's a point guard. So this stat really goes in our favor. The Thunder give up 3.5 threes on average to opposing point guards. So I really like where we're at with that. I know Cade isn't an electric shooter, but I do think that he has a pretty good chance of cashing this today. So that is going to be my 3 picks for today. I normally would have 4 if you guys have watched the channel, but truthfully, these were just 3 that I was very, very confident in. We need a winning day. We truly just need a winning day. So if we can profit off of this, then we can hop back on the 4 train. But if you guys do want to fade me, go for it. I've been pretty bad as of recently, so go ahead and fade me. If you guys hit all 3, maybe throw them all into a parlay and get rich for me. But that is going to do it for me. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you guys know whenever I post. But for now, this is King Center signing out. Peace.